This guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Tatum against Randall. Out to the right wing. Porzingis grabs the board. And here's Boston. And this squad has managed the unthinkable, stringing together 34 straight wins and eager to add number 35 tonight. To say they're on a heater is an understatement.
I don't even know how you describe the winning streak this team is on. It's a combination of the talent this crew has, but the confidence and self-belief and togetherness, cohesiveness that these guys have. It's a special thing to behold.
Here's lights out. Following the score by Minnesota. That won't fall. Can't drop his first one. Fast break, Minnesota. DiVincenzo, the pass to Edwards. Good work defensively by White.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following the bucket by Boston. Down low. Here's DiVincenzo. Outside for Randall. Pass to McDaniels. The three-pointer off the mark. The Celtics have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Lights out, the pass to Brown. Nails it from beyond the arc.
I just love the ball movement.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. And playoff success has been rare in Minnesota. Last year was the first series win in 20 years, Clark.
How about this fact? That was LeBron's rookie season. 2004 BA. That's the last time the Timberwolves advanced in the playoffs. So T-Wolves fans, I think, really savored the trip to the conference finals, and they're looking for more from this group going forward.
Boston shooting their first free throws of this game.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. We discussed just how difficult Jason Tatum is to guard and what he wants his team to do against him. And coach told me he's a very talented and polished player. I told our guys to stay in front of him, don't fall for the pump fakes, play smart and under control. It's easier said than done, but we'll see if they're up to the task. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Garza. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Edwards, no good. Boston leading by 11. Here's Tatum. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Tatum's got 7.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Randall, coming off a solid outing against Oklahoma City. To end the run, Porzingis grabs the board.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Right, good. He's got 6.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here's Randall. Still no points. Pass to DiVincenzo.
Good. They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Lights out. The pass to Porzingis. The kick to Tatum. Here's lights out. Shot clock at 5. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Tatum can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Edwards. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
And the first one at the line is good. And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
B.A., I love his mentality, not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates, and he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor. Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, he can't do it by himself.
Here's lights out. DiVincenzo covering. DiVincenzo with the steal. Here's McDaniels. He can't hit that time. Celtics lead by 8. Shot on the wing. Brown gets the bucket. Brown's got his third bucket of the night.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. Really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's McDaniels. Yet to see a basket. Randall can't hit.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Here's lights out. Outside, Brown. Nails it from 3. Brown's got 11 points.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
McDaniels, a screen on Tatum. Here's Randall. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
And here's Brown for 3. And again. Boston with the triple.
That makes him 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
I think they've got to consider throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this.
Now here's Edwards. Last game he had 28 points. They need this. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Lights out. The pass to Porzingis. Tatum with it. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Timberwolves. They've fallen down to the 3rd spot and are hoping to turn things back around.
Seeing where Boston is, they've really lived up to the hype surrounding them this year, proving they're at the absolute top of their game.
And Minnesota making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for White.
He's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. Playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
On the wing, Holiday. This one for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 15-point game.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Edwards gone 2 of 4 shooting. Here's lights out. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Lets the three fly. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 3 assists in the game.
7 for 9 here in the first quarter. He's on fire.
Here's lights out. DiVincenzo covering. Lights out. No good.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. They're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's lights out. And finished off by Tatum.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
Now here's DiVincenzo. The D's right on him. Can't hit from in close. Celtics lead by 14. Pass to lights out. From the baseline. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Lights out's got 6 points.
Jason Tatum scores but also creates for his teammates, a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punch.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And here's Edwards outside. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Edwards has gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Here's lights out. No good on the triple.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's DiVincenzo. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now. The Celtics on offense. They lead by 14. Last time they met in Boston.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Minnesota with some changes. Lineouts checked in for Garza. McDaniels comes in for Randall. And Conley subbed in for Edwards. Pass to Conley. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here's Conley, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Outside McDaniels. Alexander Walker, the pass to Conley. And yep, it's good.
Conley, so crafty with that left hand of his. The veteran knows his way around the hoop.
Boston leading by 17. Here's lights out. 10 points for him. And the Celtics another 3.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Here's Alexander Walker. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And for Minnesota, they're shooting 46% in the first quarter. To the paint. It's stolen by Tatum. Here's lights out. The 3. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. Training 5 threes in that quarter. 5. This... great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Derek White, and it's lights out in at the point guard position. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, lights out in their last game against the Raptors had a huge game. He had 65 points, and he was dealing assists all around. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Brown inside. Clark covers. Brown passes to lights out. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Lights out's got 7 points here in the quarter. Alexander Walker with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Clark, the pass to McDaniels. Out left to the wing. 4 on the clock. Here's Conley. And he banks in the layup. Conley's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's lights out. He's guarded by Conley. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Miller, a screen on White. Alexander Walker, the pass to Miller, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
To the inside, McDaniels, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
You see McDaniels setting the pick and then finding a soft spot in the defense on his way to the basket. That's good work.
And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor. Love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value-utility guy.
Miller against Porzingis. Miller, the pass to McDaniels. And a miss there on the triple.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. That's his 2nd foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Some changes for Minnesota. Garza's checked in for Miller. Ingles comes in for McDaniels. Boston ends up going in with a new group. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Outside Holiday, pass to Lights Out. They still need this. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Lights Out's got 29.
A strong start, and if anything, he's gotten better in the second quarter.
Outside McDaniels. Now Edward. To the middle. Here's DiVincenzo. Outside for Randall. Let's go with a three. Rebounded by the Celtics. Lights Out's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Here he goes, and he jams it home with authority.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Outside Edwards. 35 seconds left in the first half of this game. Back to Randall. Oh, deflected. Horford with a steal. And here's Brown for 3. Yet another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Edwards, a pass to Randall. The offensive rebound. McDaniels from long range. It doesn't go for him. Pass to Holiday. Here's Lights Out. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Boston Celtics firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up.
Obviously, they've been locked in from range. Your confidence grows as each shot goes in. It becomes contagious.
And now it's time to bring up the Players of the Month in the NBA. The Western Conference winner, Nikola Jokic.
The talent of the Jokers being recognized. Big achievements for the big man from Serbia. He's one of...
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Timberwolves shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo, then it's Julius Randle, and it's Garza in at the center position. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Here's Lights Out, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
And so Randall will bring it up for the T-Wolves. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Edwards, the pass to DiVincenzo. Misses the three.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Pass to Garza. Edwards with it. Out to DiVincenzo. Cans it with nobody near him. DiVincenzo's got 25 points.
Sweet shooting from DiVincenzo. Really comfortable getting that shot up quickly.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. The fader. Another one falls for Boston.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Now here's Randall. He's scoreless. McDaniels passes to Garza. Now Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Over White. Edwards can't hit.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
White, good.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Here's DiVincenzo. And a two-handed jam.
DiVincenzo really setting the tone offensively. Fantastic stuff from him tonight.
Outside White. Pass to Lights Out. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow.
Man.
And that one is hammered home.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Back to Randall. Edwards looking it over. Boston pulls it in. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Pass to Garza. Outside Edwards. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 8 rebounds in the game.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
White against Edwards. Pass to Randall. Looking to end this cold spell. Good work defensively by White.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Here's Lights Out. Sinks the tray. Lights Out's got 38 points.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Pass to McDaniels. And stolen by Brown. Inside. Here's Porzingis. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. Randall, the pass to McDaniels. Edwards for 3. Hits the trifecta. Edwards got 21.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Outside Tatum from deep. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
Randall really a force on the offensive glass. This guy plays with so much energy and excels at crashing the glass.
Here's lights out. Pure from three-point range. Lights out's got 44.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Outside Edwards. Shoots over White. Edwards, that's good. Edwards has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Lights out, that's good.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Minnesota's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. The drive by DiVincenzo.
Quick feet there by DiVincenzo. Once he gets a step on the defense, it's a wrap.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
White, the pass to lights out. Shoots. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
You know, one of the things I love about Porzingis' game, he's really a terrific catch-and-shoot guy, especially for a 7-footer.
White against Edwards. Drops in the layup for 2. Edwards has got 25 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Count it from distance.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field in the third quarter, 8 of 16. DiVincenzo can't hit.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip.
Really love how Brown distributes the ball, keeping his eyes moving at all times.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
We also got to highlight how on fire they they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
Now Alexander Walker. He's got 5. Looking to end the run. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Drew Holiday. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
You know, it's been a rougher year than he expected at the line, guys. I mean, he's seen the...
Minnesota shooting an average of 43% from the floor. On the court right now for the Celtics. We've got Al Horford. He's out there with Luke Cornett. And it's lights out in at the 1. From deep, Conley sends it home from three-point land.
One of the league's more reliable three-point shooters. Conley didn't always have that in his game, but he's lethal now.
Here's Lights Out. Ingles defending. Horford passes to Lights Out. Yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And here's Alexander Walker, all alone. And he can't get that one to go. His 6th miss in 10 tries. Here's Lights Out. Clark covers. Lights Out, no good. And Clark gets it to go on the assist by Conley.
Conley loves setting up his teammates for quality shots. He's one of the more selfless guys in the league.
Lights Out. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Pass to Ingles. There's a screen. Now Clark. Horford covering. Tries from 6 feet. And no good, trying to use the glass. Boston dictating the flow. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Minnesota with the ball. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. To the paint. Here's Conley. Rebounded by Lights Out.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
He got it again! Sensational! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
And good! There's another! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
From deep, Conley. Boston pulls it in. Lights Out's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Got it.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's Conley. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out. That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Nice move. It's rebounded by Walsh. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Lights Out. And it's off from three-point range. Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Rebounded by Lights Out. Lights Out's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And he can't get the first one. So both teams making some changes here. And he sinks the second. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
And Clark, we're seeing greater parity league-wide, but there's still those teams wandering the wilderness.
Yeah, and some of that is due to teams failing to draft well. You've got to be a little lucky, but you also have to be good in your draft selections. It's not enough to have a high pick. It's really what you do with whatever picks you have in getting it right.
Lights out, the pass to Queta. And another dime for him. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
The Timberwolves shooting around 41%. Pass to Garza. Now here's DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound Boston. Queta's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's lights out. DiVincenzo covering. It's good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Randall can't hit. Boston on offense. They're on a 19-6 run. Pass to Shireman. Here's Cornette. Here's Shireman, guarded by Edwards. The 3. And another one. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Here's Alexander Walker. Beyond the arc. Connects from downtown.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Again! What an avalanche!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Minnesota's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. To the inside. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
DiVincenzo's got major bounce now. This kid is a big-time leaper. He can play at the rim and above it, too.
Pass to Walsh. From outside the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Boston's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th. Here's Cornette. Here's lights out. Up and in on the layup.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Here's Alexander Walker. Sinks that one from the post.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's lights out. DiVincenzo covering. Here's Queta. Yet another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
Looking like Scott Skiles right now with all these dimes. The 3, DiVincenzo. That one is off.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. Pass to Randall. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Lights Out. Lights Out's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Driving to the basket. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Edwards with it. Back to DiVincenzo. Randall deciding where to go with it. Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Lights out. That's good.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting the ball at only 35% here in the fourth quarter. With the step back. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Boston's gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Shireman. Here's Cornette. To the wing, right side. Here's Lights Out. DiVincenzo covering. Here's Shireman. From outside, off the mark. Minnesota with the ball. Randall outside. No good with a jumper from the wing.
He really hasn't done much to help their cause today. They could have used a little more offense from him.
Takes a three. Another one goes. Incredible. Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Boston dictating the flow. Lights out, the pass to Queta. DiVincenzo with a steal. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. Here's Alexander Walker. Drops in the three. Alexander Walker's got 9 points now in the second half.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Driving in, and it's good. He hits another one.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in a game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Celtics.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, VA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
That's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Lights Out.
You know, getting a triple-double isn't easy because
And yes, another basket.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting the rock every time.
White on the wing. Releases. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. DiVincenzo, and he lays it up and in. DiVincenzo's got 35 in the game.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Lights out, the pass to White. Here's Lights Out. The 3 ball. Good! That's another bucket!
That score moving him clear into 3rd all-time for scoring.
Well, you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished. Outside Edwards. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they could...
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.